In the previous video, we came to know that there was an ominous silence, and the narrator felt that a dark, huge dark cloud was coming towards him, but it was not horizontal, it was vertical, and it was a huge wave that hit the wave walker. Now, let us read what happened later after the enormous wave hit the wave walker. The roar increased to a thunder as the storm moved up the face of the wave, and for a moment I thought we might ride over it. The narrator here describes that the sound increased, and the narrator felt that the storm had moved up and it was towards the face of wave. For a moment he thought that they might ride over it, they might ride over the huge wave, but it was not so. And but then a tremendous explosion shook the deck. A torrent of green and white water broke over the ship. My head smashed into the wheel, and I was aware of flying overboard and sinking below the waves. The narrator here describes that when he was thinking that they might ride over it, at the same time the tremendous explosion took place. It shook the deck was broken, and a huge amount of green and white water broke over the ship. It came over the ship. The narrator's head got smashed into the steering wheel. His head stuck into the steering wheel, and he felt that he was flying overboard. He was going to sink in the waves. There were huge waves, and now he was sinking. He admitted that he was going to die. I accepted my approaching death, and as I was losing consciousness, I felt quite peaceful. The narrator says that he had admitted that he was going to die now. There was no chance of his rescue, and so he had left hope. He felt quite peaceful that now he was going to the house of the Lord. He was going to die, and so he felt peaceful. But soon there came a change. Unexpectedly, my head popped out of the water. A few meters away, Wave Walker was near capsizing, her mast almost horizontal. The narrator says that he had felt that he was going to die, but soon his head was pushed up of the water. There were another waves came, and his head was pushed up out of water. A few meters away from his boat, from the wave walker, which was near capsizing, which was near wrecking, as her mast had almost become horizontal. The ship's masts, the ship's high posts had become horizontal. But what happened? Then a wave hauled her upright. My lifeline jerked taut. I grabbed the guardrails and sailed through the air into Wave Walker's main boom. The narrator says that soon another wave came, and it made the wave walker upright. The wave walker, which had turned, which had become in a way horizontal, now it was turned in its correct size. It was turned upright, and it was a lifeline for the narrator also. He grabbed the guardrails, and as the waves also helped him go into the main boom of the wave walker, he felt that through the air he went into the main boom of wave walker. Subsequent waves tossed me around the deck like a rag doll. The narrator says that he was thrown around the deck, he was thrown onto the deck as he was a rag doll, as if he were a rag doll. Though he was not a rag doll, he only fancied that the waves behaved such in a way as if he were a rag doll. I have used he were in the imagination, in the fanciful things. Were is used with he, she, it, and I. My left ribs cracked, my mouth filled with blood and broken teeth. The narrator says that his left ribs had cracked, his Some teeth had broken and his mouth was filled with blood. There was some injury on his head also, as his head had smashed onto the wheel. Somehow I found the wheel, lined up the stern for the next wave, and hung on. But in these atrocious conditions, in these difficult conditions too, the narrator found the steering wheel, lined up the stern, and waited for the next wave to come. He hung on. Water, water everywhere. I could feel that the ship had water below, but I dared not abandon the wheel to investigate. There was water all around as he was in the ocean, but inside the boat there was water also. He could feel that the ship had water below, there had been holes below, and the water was coming inside, but he could not dare. He dared not. He did not have enough courage to leave. Abandon means to leave the wheel and go for investigation. He did not go there. Suddenly, the front hatch was thrown open. Suddenly, the front hatch was thrown open and Mary appeared. But soon his wife came there. She opened the front hatch and arrived there. And what she said in a horrified way, she said, "We are sinking." His wife Mary exclaimed that they were sinking, they were going to die as the boat was going to sink. So they were also, sink has been used here for a human being or living being. Drown is used, but here sink has been used because the boat was sinking and along with the boat they too were sure to sink. She said that they were sinking. She screamed, "The decks are smashed. We are full of water." She told the narrator that the decks had been broken and there was water all around in the ship. Now the ship was about to sink, and so they too were, it was sure for them also to sink. "Take the wheel," I shouted as I scrambled for the hatch. The narrator told her, he urged her to grab the wheel, and he moved ahead for the hatch. Dear students, the remaining in the next video.